Coming to you from Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge in Ingalls, Indiana, Indiana's exclusive Aladino Cigar Lounge. It's the Final Third Podcast.
Welcome back to the final episode of the Final Third Podcast of 2023, even though it's going to be going on January 1.
Yeah, January 1 this is coming out. Well,
yeah.
That's Rob, if you don't know.
Yeah, I'm Rob.
And I'm Isaiah.
And everybody knows this guy.
Trey Mac with us.
Who am I?
Trey Mac.
Oh, I like
Or
that.
as
Daddy.
Rob posts sometimes on Instagram, Trey Max.
That's only because Siri likes to change everything.
Oh, yeah.
Maximum Trey.
Maximum Trey.
Trey.
Yeah, that is the
You're getting the
fullest
max
Trey
today, buddy.
that you have ever seen.
Boom,
I don't know. I don't know if you need the max.
Well,
no one can handle the max.
think so.
I don't think
No.
anyone's complaining about the Max.
They haven't had it.
Just a tip, baby. Just a tip.
Just they've had Trey minimum.
Trey minimum.
Trey minimum. We probably need to keep it there.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, we got a fun day today, man. We're going to be talking about the cigars we enjoyed this last year. We're going to talk about the whiskeys we've enjoyed last year. Kind of just a wrap-up of the year. And then we're also going to hear from Trey about some awesome stuff coming up from Aladino and just talk about cigars and whiskey, man.
Yeah.
Like we always do.
Love it.
Yeah.
And then what are we drinking on today?
So this actually is a flight, and I will tell you afterward what it is. But basically, I had somebody tell me that the pour, which I'm calling Control, which is in the center, tastes more like the pour on the left than it does the pour on the right. I will tell you that these are all from the same distillery. It's a Kentucky distillery that we know and love.
Okay.
But it's kind of more of an experimental thing. Also, who doesn't like to drink? And these are all great pours, and none of which you can buy regularly on a shelf. So.
And I'm washing down my bourbon with a Bishop Mule, too.
Yeah, there you go. Well, cool. Let's
figure out what we're going to smoke first.
Yeah.
So we have two different options here. We've got the number 4 Corojo Reserva, always a fan
Doesn't
favorite.
exist anymore.
It doesn't
So,
exist
it's
anymore,
so sad.
except for here, and we still have a couple boxes, so get in here and buy them.
Amen.
And we also have an experiment that Trey Mac's been doing for a while.
I think I want to do the number 4.
All right, we'll play with those later.
Okay.
You can talk about them if you want to.
Yeah.
Is this a bad time to tell you that it's Blue Chew infused?
Blue Chew infused. Is that really?
Do you know what that is?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
I thought it was like a type of chewing
Only
tobacco.
cigar in the business that when you smoke it, you get a boner.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's smoke that. 3 guys on the show with a
Three
boner.
guys, that would be awesome. Not.
Yeah. We're just one
Still
up
better
with
than 2 guys. Yeah.
We're 3 guys with a boner.
Well, we have smoked the Corojo Reserva on the show.
Yes.
A million times. So
And by million, he means like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only cigar that rivals how many times we smoked this on the show is the Knuckle Sandwich Maduro.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, I realized that our next episode, we got to do a pairing for the next month.
Yeah. That's okay. On the cold draw, it's cinnamon and raisins for me. Mm-hmm. A little bit of cereal.
There's a little bit of a fruity in there, too.
Like a fig.
Like a fig. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yum.
Per usual, lighten up with the Colibri Julius.
Oh, yeah, baby. I figured out what was wrong with my Julius.
What's that?
I had to replace the flint already.
Did you really?
Replace the flint. Look at that bad boy going right away.
Well,
And I do have flint here if you need one for your lighter. So
I don't know that anybody will have gone through it nearly as quickly as you have, Rob.
the funny thing is, I went through the flint in this and my pocket Zippo.
How long did it take you to run through the Flint in your Julius?
6 months. maybe.
So for the average smoker, that'll last you 2 years.
Yeah. Well, the Zippo that I've been using, that one lasted for about less than 3 months.
Yeah.
Get that initial kick.
Oh yeah,
It's
that
beautiful.
first right off the light retrohale.
Woo.
Get you a little stinging in the
That'll
nostrils.
wake you up.
Yeah.
All the baking spices go through. A little bit of black pepper on the nose. But the flavors on the palate, just like a nice buttered wheat
This
toast.
is really the age that it has done something to it. It's not nearly as pungent. It's a little bit more relaxed. All the flavors are really melded together, and
Yeah. It's tasty.
it is really good.
Tasty.
There's so much Ligero in these. When they're fresh, they're
Yeah.
Which I love that.
I do
love
too.
that. I wish.
I'm not gonna lie, I do too.
Yeah. If you could sell me this and an absolute fresh one side by side on a shelf all the time, I would be a happy man.
That would be fun.
It's like a different time of day for me. Like
They
this,
just don't sell it, and I'm surprised this one hasn't sold out.
Don't worry about it because they're not coming back for a while.
They won't be.
yeah.
Like I
In fact,
said,
you don't
we
have
still
to tell everybody about them.
Oh, we need to sell
can
those
save 'em for
boxes.
me.
All right. I'll sell you a couple boxes. I know a guy. 23% off today.
Whoa,
I know.
madness!
I know.
That is actually amazing.
And by the way, we also have from our good buddy Brandon Whistler, candied bacon on
Candied
the show at the
bacon,
end
which
too.
he has the best candied bacon that I have had
Ever.
because it's just crispy.
It is.
And
it is.
Yeah.
I've dreamed about it since the last time I was here,
Wow.
Oh, you had some last time, didn't
Yes.
you? Oh God, it's so good.
and now I have to stare at it for like 45
no,
minutes.
you can eat it whenever you want to, but it's going to affect the cigar and whiskey.
I don't want it to affect that. Honestly, that's more likely to give you a boner.
It could. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't take much.
Do you need help with that?
Don't we all?
Yes.
Let me see. If you got 3 of those a day, wouldn't you rather have 4?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
Okay.
Anyway, I
let's-
didn't mean to turn this into
let's
the
go
bone
ahead and
zone.
at least get to the first whiskey, and then we'll start talking about our.
Yeah.
Let's start with our whiskeys of the year
So-
too. When we do that,
Yeah. So
are we on the left first.
yeah, start with the left pour.
Okay.
And then we'll go left, right, and then center. Center is the control pour. So basically, what you're trying to tell me.
So center is JTS Brown.
No.
That's your
Center
control
is
pour.
not JTS Brown. What you were trying to tell me is which one of these glasses tastes the closest to the center. And there is a proof difference, but do not let that.
I like it.
Yeah. Don't let the proof difference as you jump between the glasses influence you in any way.
Oh, that's good.
That's really good.
So are we going to just jump back and forth between left and right now?
So yeah, go to right.
A little more flat on the nose.
Yeah. It's a lot more fruity on the palate for me too. Whereas
Oh yeah, the right one's definitely more fruity.
the one on the left is more the brown sugar, that kind of nuttiness, which I love the one on the left with this cigar because it's like German roasted pecans.
Okay. Are we to go the control yet or not?
Yeah. Go to the control and if
Dude, they sit on the tongue so differently.
They do.
Yeah.
That one definitely has like a lot more of the fruit. They both feel, I mean, I haven't really had any straight pours today yet. They don't feel like they're too far off on the proof of the two.
yeah.
Maybe they are, but I don't feel like they are right now. I'll go back to them and see.
Okay. So now that you've tasted the pour in the center, you should tell me whether it tastes more like the pour on the left or the pour on the right. So Trey Mac, you're voting left.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's more like the left. I think the right one has more fruit.
Okay. So I was talking to a friend of mine and he was drinking the pour in the center, and he told me, Isaiah, I think the reason that I love this so much is that it's more of your general Heaven Hill profile.
Yeah.
And it tastes more like a William Heaven Hill or a Henry McKenna than it does a
Elijah Craig. Yeah.
barrel proof. Do you know what the pour in the center is?
I want to say, but I don't want to say.
So the pour on the left is Henry McKenna 10, which honestly,
That
it's a
makes sense.
fantastic Henry McKenna 10. Not all the
makes
bottles
sense.
hit that good. The pour on the right is an Elijah Craig barrel proof. Everybody,
Which barrel proof is it? Do you know?
it is a private pick,
Okay.
not ours.
Not ours. I could have picked ours out.
The pour in the center
It's
is
ours.
ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I'm like,
Interesting.
I thought
Yeah.
that was ours, but after the other two, I was throwing me off. But
So
the right though is definitely more. Who's private barrel? Do you know?
that was Starlight Barrel Society.
Okay.
It's super fruity, but
It is.
honestly, it reminds me more of the general Elijah Craig profile.
It
Because,
reminds me of a higher proof Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond.
huh?
That's dark, rich, kind of fruity notes.
Yeah.
But higher proof.
But I expect those like red fruity notes from Elijah Craig most of the time, and you get it even in the C923 batch. Is that fruitiness?
Yeah.
But I just thought it was interesting because he was telling me the thing that he loved so much about our pick was that it tasted more like Heaven Hill and Heaven Hill's like allocated bottles,
Right.
than it does your mid-tier allocation Elijah Craig.
Just because ours was the best ever picked.
Well, I mean, it kind of does say something because after he said that, I went through my Elijah Craig private barrels and the barrel proofs I have, and they all have that, like the note that they lead with is that red fruit quality. Like it's kind of a little bit more aggressive on the palate, those are, and they all lead with that red fruit quality for me. Whereas ours kind of leads with that vanilla brown sugar
Yeah,
nuttiness,
I agree.
and
Which is all my jam, for sure.
it's great. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. Speaking of that, I got to tell you, our pick made it on my top 5 of the year for whiskey bottles.
yeah.
And
So you want to start with that? Go to the top 5 whiskey bottles.
let's do it. So
Do you have some things in
I
mind?
mean, I can.
yeah.
I probably only drank 5 whiskeys this whole year.
Yeah. That's sad.
A lot of 5 whiskeys.
He goes Fireball, Fireball, Fireball.
I thought we determined the Fireball happens to you. It's not something you choose.
Things happen to me that I don't choose all the time.
So I have a top 5 and an honorable mention. My 2 through 4, I can't rank them, but they are all ones that came out this year.
Gotcha.
And my honorable mention is one that has not come out this year. So
Oh.
yeah. Well, so my my top one for this year was Parker's Heritage Collection Double Barrel Blend.
That was the spring release.
That,
right? Or spring or summer.
It was spring, yeah.
Spring, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Purple label.
I'm working
It's
to
just-
get the fall release in here. Hopefully, the next couple weeks.
Yeah, something about
Haven't
that
had
bottle just hit it absolute right for me, hit my palate right. The others on my list are that William Heaven Hill 17. That's an absolutely beautiful bottle.
It is.
Maker's Mark cellar aged. Our Elijah Craig pick specifically. I kind of had to throw it on this list because I've finished a bottle and a half on my own.
Yeah. it's
Like
so good.
that is probably the quickest drinking bottle that I've had in a long time. Another one would be Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye.
Yeah.
Those being released
had it.
this year. Oh my
that was
god.
a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, they're so good. And my honorable mention, and it has to be an honorable mention because it did not come out this year, is that 80s Wild Turkey 101.
Oh, yeah.
I just called that my favorite pour of the year.
Yep.
And I can't say it's number one, but like that is the favorite pour that I've had this year.
Well, and I've got a little category of course, all the Dusty Wild Turkeys we've had this year.
Well,
were at the top.
that Old Crow bottled him bond was also
Those
amazing.
were all amazing. All the Dusties we've had this year were amazing. Well, my top 5, and I've got multiple things going here.
Yeah.
So top 5 spirits of 2023. I got to put our Elijah Craig pick as number 1 for me. The rest of these are all no order, just ones I loved. The William Heavendale 17, of course.
Yeah.
The BBC Discovery 11. I got a bottle of that.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. The Garrison Brothers single barrel, the barrel pick from Wine World down in Florida.
Yeah.
That was amazing. And then the Jack 12. The Jack 12 was just delicious. So
I forgot about that. That would have
Yep.
made my list if I remembered it while I was making it today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then there's 2 that are not bourbons that I'm going to throw in there too. I think our Old Clifty Hazmat brandies are freaking delicious.
Yeah.
And I love that new Octomore 14-1 we
Yeah.
got up there. So those are some like offshoots. Surprise distilleries. Oh, well, let me go back here. Best blended whiskeys. The 2 blends that I like really well is that Penelope Toasted Rye.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That was delicious. And then the Barrel Batch 035 that just came out.
Okay.
I had
haven't
some of
tried
that.
that yet.
He brought it in as a sample, and it was freaking amazing. So I've
Good.
got some coming. So
Those guys are wizards when
They
it comes
are.
to blending.
we were talking about that on last show about the best blenders in the world, and they're 2 of the top for sure. And then one of the things I was talking about was this surprise distilleries for coming up 2024 that maybe discovered this year.
Yeah.
Bluegrass, I really love what they're doing and where they're going right now. I think they're going to be something special to look at. And then Ben Holiday.
Yeah.
Ben Holiday, that stuff is actually really good. And that was one of the ones that Jack Bedigo, is that how you pronounce his last name?
I don't know.
Bedigo, I think
The
it's-
Hood Sommelier.
Yeah, Hood Sommelier.
online.
That's one of the ones we had in here, and then he told us about these 2 Rickhouse proofs that they have, and they're delicious. They're selling like crazy. So that's my my whiskey
Yeah.
categories. So other than Fireball,
Do you have anything that absolutely blew you away this year?
The answer to that is yes, but it's kind of a BS answer.
Yeah.
Towards the end of this year, I got to spend a decent amount of time at Four Roses, meaning I went out there maybe more than once,
Yeah.
maybe more than twice.
it's not far from your house, is it?
No, there's plenty of places not too far from where I live. So when I'm
Rubbin Hills
home,
is down the road from there too, buddy.
I try to go somewhere on the weekend if possible, and I hadn't really gone to Four Roses since I lived there.
Yeah.
And so I took some family members out there. We had a great time. Their tasting ceremony was top notch.
Okay.
They did a great job in their presentation. But they had one. If you live in Kentucky or if you're close, I couldn't tell you the name of it other than what they said was this is only for people that go through the tasting that can buy the bottle, and it's only until the end of the year.
Okay.
So go out there now because it was 120 proof.
Sorry,
And-
when this actually airs, it's going to be too late. January 1.
You know what? Run out there anyway.
Tell them Trey Mac sent you.
Yeah, Trey Mac sent you, and they're like, well, Trey Mac always sends people too late, you know?
They might have it.
They might just ask for it. It was 120 proof, and it just went down like butter. It was so freaking good. So I did pick up some of that. That was fun.
Yeah.
And I got really into all the Penelope.
Oh, yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
whole year, like
Yeah.
Penelope kind of took over for me, top to bottom.
Yeah.
Love it all. Actually, there's nothing from Penelope I wouldn't drink on a regular basis.
Now, have you had Rio yet?
I haven't had that.
Okay. And again, I'm not an Amarana guy, so I don't know if I'd like it. or
I've
not.
heard great things about Rio
I've
for
heard
the
people say it's a little bit
non-Amberana
more subtle, kind of like that one we had from.
people. Well, because they blended
Barrel.
they blended whiskeys that were finished in honey barrels, and then also whiskeys finished in Amberana.
I'd try it,
I mean, I would too.
Yeah.
It's
especially if they're doing it. I mean,
you know it's right, done right.
those guys
for sure.
are wizards. All right. I really quickly want to touch on some disappointments this year for
Yeah.
me. When it comes to, I guess both the cigars and the whiskey space, but but starting with whiskey, I was pretty disappointed with the new stag batches that came out. I
I think I've had one of them. I don't think I've had them all.
they're not bad, but they're not what it used to be. I think really the last amazing batch, like blow off your socks batch for me was 18. 18 is
18 was
fantastic.
great, yeah.
That not saying it's not a great whiskey anymore. It's just not as good as it once was. They don't
Gotcha.
have that predominant oaky quality. So another whiskey disappointment for me is the price of store picks.
Oh God,
They
yeah.
have gotten ridiculous. Four Roses store picks. I saw somebody
They're
post
crazy.
it. Even Total Wine, it was like 109
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And as much as I love those, that price for me is a try before you buy sort of deal. Like I can't just walk in and spend over $100 on something that I don't even know if I'm gonna like it.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be honest. I had the same feeling this whole year. Like, I don't know what changed. I really don't. But my biggest surprise from store picks was actually it's Captain Z's in St. Louis, Missouri. It was an Old Elk barrel pick that was only like $50.
Oh wow.
And I'd had like
and that's cheap for Old
yes,
Elk.
It's very cheap
And
for
I was
Old
like,
Elk.
wait a minute, how bad is this gonna be? And I was like, I'll give it a shot. Honestly, was my favorite like store pick that I've had this whole year, and it was by far the cheapest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I liked it so much, because I was like, this is a hidden gem. Maybe if I drank it next to some of the other stuff, I'd be like, oh, it's not as good. But it was half the price.
Yeah.
It's part of
Totally.
the experience for sure.
It's
I
half
mean,
the price.
another brand that I've seen kind of go up in price is Russell's.
Yes.
Russell store picks.
93
Will send
bucks
us.
we saw it today.
Yeah, Will send us a Liquor Barn tag of one for that much.
Which I don't
And
think Liquor Barn typically raises their prices a lot.
no,
do they?
No.
Yeah.
So I do know that Campari Group just rebranded all of them, so they're probably just like, oh, we added a little bit extra gold foil to the label. They'll pay 10 extra bucks a bottle. And in the grand scheme of things, like the jump from 80 to 90 bucks is not a ton. But sitting on a shelf and having that shelf presence of being almost at the point where that's a gift bottle rather than something you're gonna splurge on and drink every day, like that $70 to $80 range is kind of where I would love for those to be.
Same here.
But $90 again, if it's something special, that I would pay that.
I'm with you. If I
But you
would've
would
saw
have to
that-
let me try it
Sure.
and decide.
If I'd have saw that and his tag said $79.99, I probably would have had him pick me up a bottle. But just that extra $13 on it just made me feel like, I don't know if I need it that bad.
Yeah.
So I'm with you.
What is it like out here? If you're in a store in Indiana, can you try before you buy?
Some places,
some
not
But
very often.
it's not very common.
No. I know Noble Wine has a lot of stuff you can try.
Yeah.
And then I know Ray will do that sometimes too, down at Rural Inn.
Yeah.
But
He
other
does it
than-
on his store picks.
He does on store picks. Okay. Oh, that's right, because I've tried them down there. Duh. I'll tell you another one that the prices have actually dropped, which is a surprise to me this year, is Barrel.
Yeah.
Barrel Craft Spirits are dropping all their stuff like crazy amounts. Like their gold ones that are normally $4.99 is going to be $2.99.
Yeah.
Their ones that were $2.99 are going to be $1.49.
And are they going to take down the prices of like seagrass and stuff?
I
Are
think
those still
they're-
going to be that $90? Well,
think
I
they're
guess
trying to get
even
down-
if they stayed at that $90 range, looking between Barrel Seagrass and a Russell's Reserve pick, I know where I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And the other thing is Barrel Seagrass has never let me down.
Barrel in general has never let me down.
Yeah.
I have had some like pretty bum Russell's picks.
They're looking to get those down to that $75 to $79 range. So
I love
it
that.
gets
They're gonna
right back.
kill.
Oh,
they're
gonna
gonna
crush
they're
it.
gonna sweep the entire market off their feet. They're competing with Starlight at that price.
Yes, and that tells you a lot right there for sure.
My last disappointment for the year, and it's not really a disappointment, it's just a comment. I really miss Mexican San Andreas. Like,
You what now?
I miss Mexican San Andreas as a rapper.
I got a little, I got a little talk about that. We'll get into cigars.
Yeah, that's great. So that's it
I'll
for
tell you,
my yearly disappointments.
I'll say the main disappointment I had this year in whiskey was C923.
yeah.
And I know it's going to piss off every other YouTuber and podcaster in the world because they all said how amazing it was. It wasn't.
I don't think it was.
I think people that loved it were just like, oh my God, this is so freaking oaky. I love it. And they're not realizing, oh my God, a lot of tannic oak is not a great thing. But if you love it, great. But it was a real big disappointment for me. So any disappointments you can think of?
In the world of whiskey,
Yeah.
No, I mean, even in
Or
the world of
in
cigars.
fine.
well, I'll say this about whiskey first, and cigars are
And
kind
you can
of
even
along-
talk about brands in general,
No,
buyouts, whatever.
I think it's this simple. We have become completely spoiled in the world of whiskey, which is a great thing, but it can also be a detriment to us nerds
yeah.
because we live in a world right now where I used to drink whiskey. I mean, I've always drank whiskey, but I'd be like, oh, this is bad. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is good. And now I drink and I'm like, I don't have those like bad reactions.
Yeah.
I may not go over the moon for certain things like I used to, but
Yeah.
I'm never like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Like I feel like across the board, the game has elevated because there's been so much competition.
Yeah.
I think the overall whiskey game has elevated to the point to where most of the whiskey is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that also brings down the whiskeys that used to just blow it over the top for me, and I don't get that feeling as often as I used to. So it's like, you know,
It's a balance.
It is.
Yeah.
It is kind of a weird place that we're in where it feels like the big corporations that have bought out the big six in Kentucky are trying to cater to kind of the mid-tier market now.
I think that's exactly what's going on.
And that's kind of where I think Stag has gone, which used to be Stag Junior, which if it says Junior on the bottle, I'm telling you, as of right now, and
Get
all the ones that I have tasted of just the Stag batches, if it says Junior on the bottle, it's going to be better.
Yep. I agree. All right, so I'll jump into the cigars for now. So I've got, I'll go through it real quick here. So I am going to say best Sumatra of the year because last year my prediction was everyone's going to come out with a
Yeah,
shit ton of Sumatra,
yeah.
and they did.
They did.
There was a lot.
I'm giving that to the LE Aladino. That is the best Sumatra that came out this year. I will say, if it would have been last year, it would have been really hard pressed going up against that knuckle sandwich Maduro that's dark Sumatra too. But this year, I think it's the best Sumatra that came out. I've got two best budgets, I think, that came out. And I'm talking budget as in your sub $10 range in those, because that's where we are now. The McAuliffe Black
Yeah.
and the Glitch Maduro.
Uh-huh.
Both of those are in that $7, $8, $9 range, and they're fantastic cigars. Top 4 cigars of the year for me is the Aladino Dark Cameroon Limited. I love that cigar. Knuckle Sandwich 55. It did come out this year. It seems like it's been a long time ago, but it did come out this year. The Rojas Breakfast Taco Maduro,
Yeah.
and then the Osgener Aramis.
Yep.
Now, you want to know something hilarious about that? We're talking about we wish San Andreas would come back.
Yeah.
Knuckle Sandwich 55, San Andreas. Osgener Aramis, San Andreas.
Yeah.
Rojas Breakfast Taco, San Andreas.
Yes.
And McAuliffe Black and Glitch Maduro, San Andreas.
Yeah.
Apparently, I want San Andreas to come
So-
back.
Here's the thing, though, that drives me insane because you're both absolutely right. But cigar media, and when I say media, I'm talking cigar mainstream media,
Right.
did not promote any of those.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
And, you know,
They would rather talk about Gurkha's $1 million cigar than the ones that
and-
people can actually smoke.
And really, you got to kind of just toss aficionado off the side because they're really, it's pay to play. And I know people don't believe that. It's pay to play. Journal's a little bit more,
it's way better.
it's way, way better. But it also has, at least the tasting crew that they have doing the tastings, they're a lot
And by
of-
tasting crew, he means dinosaurs.
Not always. They have a pretty good, but they have a lot of them. And they have a lot of them. But
You got a lot
them are
of
shop
dinosaurs.
owners and stuff like
Oh,
that.
just kidding.
And again, like the guys up at Two Guys. I mean, I know all 3 of them. Well, 2 of them now are on. Well, 3 of them are on it now. They're part of the tasting crew. They get sponsors on their show. They get all the brand sponsor and stuff. I mean, you guys sponsor the show. I feel like they do tend to know those brands real well, and they give them the higher ratings because that's their bread and butter. And they're not only smoking them for the flavor, they're also saying this sells really well in my store. It's got to be a top-notch cigar.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot to that. Nothing against that. That's a valid response. But I think theirs is the best out there on all the magazines right now.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to talk mainstream cigar media, I think Cigars and Spirits and Cigar Snob usually have pretty solid lists. That seem to be pretty genuine. And then I got to hand it to Charlie Minato at Half Wheel.
Yeah.
Because he's probably the hardest reviewer out there, and he might drive you nuts because of that. But you know what? He's not kissing anyone's ass either.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I can respect that. And so when you have somebody that's like really hard on literally everyone, he's, the term half wheel, they're literally trying to get everybody to raise their game. And I can at least appreciate that. And it's more like upfront and known. So again, I can appreciate that, where other people that put out lists that we know there's money involved, there's no transparency. You create all these ideas, and that bothers me. Whereas Charlie, even when I disagree with him, I can't get too upset because he's hard on everyone.
Right.
And I like that. That's fine.
Yeah.
But this is also why I like podcasts.
Yeah.
This is also why I like what's your list? What's your list? We need more podcasts with more opinions to throw them out there, because guess what? You guys give your opinions while you're smoking the cigar.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
So if the cigar blows up while you're smoking it live, guess what, folks? That really happened.
It did. Yep.
Well, we when that happens, we try not to bash them.
No, it can be a one-off, but if it happens to both of us and we lay them down and see someone's watching YouTube, they notice that stuff.
Yeah.
So-
I think the worst instance of that we've had was Luciano stuff.
Yeah. You're right.
But we no longer carry them.
Almost.
Almost.
We're almost out.
So
So if you do like Luciano cigars, come in here. I'll give you one hell of a deal for them.
yeah. Okay. So here's my top 5 of the year, and I will call out my number 1. My number 1 of the year, which should be no surprise for people, was the Knuckle Sandwich 55 from Espinosa and Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
It's
an amazing
every
cigar.
single time I go to smoke one of those, I'm just impressed with it all over again.
Yeah,
I love that cigar. On my list, I've got, which I'm staying true to the brand here still this year. I've got the Oscar Aramis, the Pie Red, the Crown Heads Las Calaveras. This year was a fantastic release.
Yeah,
and it was ready to go out of the gate. And I thought it brought something new to the plane of everyone else's releases kind of being in the same vein. And then my other one, and I've got to put it in there for price point and flavor. Rob already mentioned it, but it's the McAuliffe Black.
Yeah.
I smoked one of those again the other day when I was in here, and it's still great.
It is.
It is for $8. What is it? Like around that $8 price point?
Range. Yep.
You're getting a fantastic cigar.
Yeah.
If I were to, I don't know, if I were to be in college again, I would just go to that cigar every single day.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And honestly, it's a great cigar to hand out while you're smoking and drinking with friends, and it's not going to hurt your wallet, and you're going to be smoking something great.
Yeah.
My honorable mention would have to be the lounge cigar from Aladino.
Yeah. Another great one. Yeah.
And the other thing that I love about that, and I know it shouldn't affect the cigar, but it does, but the box and everything is beautiful, and it's new for Aladino.
Yeah.
And it's just, y'all did a great job with it.
I don't know if you've smoked one lately. They're aging quite nice.
They really are.
They're aging
I smoked one
really
this
good.
week. Yeah. I still had to give the nod to the new Sumatra just because it's more full bodied.
The
That's what I
new
like.
Sumatra is more in my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
But I'm appreciating that lounge cigar more and more as it's aging beautifully.
Heck yeah.
I was just so, like, from a design standpoint, everything, that cigar was so well executed. And like I said, design should not weigh in on the cigar, but especially seeing it on the shelf and everything, like it stands out in a great way.
But that's a good point, though, too, is like, shelf
Presence.
presence. Thank you. That means a lot, because if you go in there, just we talked about this before. Fuente makes great cigars. Every Fuente looks like a Fuente. And you're going in there, and if you got 20 facings of Fuente, you're like, which one do I get?
Where's the 858?
Exactly, or the Hemingway.
Yeah.
People know those two. But the thing is, with a good presentation on a band, it draws your eye first, and then if you see a breakdown, let me be like, oh, I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
The first sense you use when enjoying a cigar is the sense of sight.
Yep.
That's the same thing with food, with anything. A lot of fancy chefs will say you eat with your eyes first. Like that's why they go out of their way to make your plate
Make it look
appealing.
pretty. Exactly. Yeah.
And
I miss these.
Oh, they're good, aren't they?
Oh,
they're so good. They're so good.
So,
Trey Mac,
okay. Trey Mac,
you got
cigars
some
of the
top
year?
cigars this year, and they can be from within your brand.
Oh,
or
I mean-
outside. I know you smoke everything.
do. I'll start with us and then go to some others, but I know there weren't many made, and that kind of breaks my heart. But that Cameroon Limited
Yeah.
is just. It's a work of art in every sense of the form. I love that cigar. We're not saying anything yet, but we might release another small batch of those.
Let's go ahead and say it.
I don't know for sure.
Nah,
that
it's
we will.
fine. Go ahead and say it.
Yeah, just say it.
It's fine.
I don't know that it'll happen, but I love that cigar.
Yeah.
Love it.
And have you smoked one lately?
No, not.
That's another one that's aging so beautifully.
I smoked all of mine.
I brought all the boxes out, but I think I'm going to throw a couple boxes back, because I bet you in a year those things are going to be dynamite.
Yeah. So that one, of course the Dark Sumatra Limited, that's totally in my wheelhouse. The first time when we were blending that and Julio handed it over, I was like, that's me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm all in. This is going to be easy for me to go out and get behind, because this flavor profile is me. And we are taking that profile and expanding upon it further.
Hey.
So we can tease that a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also like, last year I was in love with the Atabey, just everything Atabey, just Alfonso stuff in general.
It's good
Yeah.
stuff. You pay for it, but it's good stuff.
And it was the Atabey Añejo, what just was like my favorite cigar of like a long time.
Oh, yeah?
And then this year, I don't know why it took me so long. This year I got super into the Byron. I love them.
Yeah.
I don't see them enough.
And from what I've seen, Atabays tend to be a little more on the mild side. Byrons are a step up in a lot more
They're
of
a
their
step
flavor.
up, but they're still so well blended.
yes,
that it's
yes.
like Alfonso's killing it, man. I mean, I
And those
wish,
are his two highest priming
Yeah.
cigar brands he has.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like paying for them,
Right.
but I like smoking them, and I wish I saw them in more places. So that one has a very special place in my heart.
Yeah.
Man, I could go on and on and on about this. And a lot of it has to do with just reading these lists and be like, how is this not on there? How is that not on there?
Right.
Why
Yeah,
is that?
serious.
How?
Yeah.
The one that blew me away, and I actually, until you started talking, I forgot that it was this year's release, was the Candela.
Yep.
Like that changed my mind about
Candela.
Candela.
It's still the best Candela on the market, period.
It didn't make my
Nothing
top
close.
5 list, but it for sure is just it's a class session in what Candela can do.
Yeah.
And it's artfully crafted and beautiful.
Yep.
I can smoke those all day long.
Same
Yeah.
here.
That's
That's one of the reasons why I was pissed you guys released it during St. Patty's Day. I'm like, this is an everyday smoke. This isn't a St.
Yeah,
Patty's Day
I know.
gimmick stick. And unfortunately, people are treating it as a gimmick stick. Although I've got guys that come in here and that's all they smoke.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things like if you can get people smoking it around St. Patrick's Day, and then they're like, wait a minute, I like
love
this.
that. I know. Yep. Yeah, because I
Change
mean,
their
the
mind.
only ones we ever think about are like the Filthy Hooligan and some of those. And honestly,
They're not great.
They're gimmick cigars.
Tastes like cut grass.
And they make a shit ton of money on them because everyone has to have a green cigar for St. Patty's Day. But, yeah, yours is the best. So,
We're also, going back to the same topic I said about whiskey.
Yeah.
We live in a great era of tobacco.
Yeah.
Cigars have never been this good, all across the board.
Yeah.
It makes it harder for you to stand out. Everybody needs to up their game. And I think some people have. I think some of the mainstream media is kind of pushing some of it down. But there were things out there that changed the game a little bit that kind of got hidden. So,
Yeah. I mean, that was something that we had talked about in the last episode was the amount of cigars being put out now, but also the amount of brands that launched in the past 2 years that are kind of dying down. But it's because I am sad if you're one of those brands that's dying down. But what I want to tell you is you push the big brands that are out there and push their level of creativity to keep up with what was coming out.
Yeah.
And
well, and during
fantastic.
COVID, you had such a boom. I feel like a lot of those brands were relying on other brands to make their cigars. And you know what? Those brands are going to take care of their own cigars before
Yeah.
they take care of anybody else. And that's why we had, I mean, honestly, I'm not sure. Do you know who makes Stolen Throne cigars? I don't want to throw them under the bus.
I
but I'm going
don't
to.
know who makes them.
Okay.
No, but I'm a
Because
fan.
I am too. The Crook of the Crown's delicious.
it's
But it took me 6 months to get my restock order. And it's like, and I got them, and I've got my second shipment already in on them again. People love them. But it's just one of those cigars. It's like, man, and hopefully they're back to where they got plenty of stock
Yeah.
and they're good. But
You know what cigar I love that I haven't seen in getting to be a really long time?
what's that?
And maybe you've got some stashed away. I don't know. But the Rose of Sharon,
I've got some in there.
dude,
It's
can't find them
fantastic.
anywhere, and it's been a while.
I have not heard Southern Draw come out with really anything in it 2 or 3 years.
But
So it
honestly,
makes me
their
wonder.
catalog is good enough that if they can
It's-
just keep up with demand, then they'll be fine.
But the big problem with that is, especially like coming in here, everyone is always looking for something they haven't smoked.
Yeah.
And if you haven't smoked a Southern Draw, that's on you. So it's
Jacob's
unless you come
Ladder,
out with
Rose of
something new-
Sharon, Desert Rose.
yeah. Unless you come out with
Fantastic.
something new, people kind of forget about your brand.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, it's like pop radio. People release singles just to get radio play.
Yes.
And then within 2 weeks, it's out. Like, it's not new and fancy anymore.
Yeah.
You have to release new things just to keep the brand fresh in people's
Exactly.
minds. You just
Yep.
have to.
Yeah.
Well, and that's where I think I know a lot of people crap on limited editions, and that's fine. But I think that's what limited editions do for you. You can make
Yeah.
a smaller run, keep people interested in your cigar brand, people checking them out, and I think that does a good job. And it also is good for you because you can test something out and say, oh, this was a flop. I'm not going to actually release
Yeah.
anything more of that, or it's massive, and you're like, I'm going to make more.
That's what Rick Rodriguez did.
Yep.
I mean, I think this is finally common knowledge or semi-common knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
But that Attic, the first Attic that came out, people went crazy for it. And he came out with the West Tampa Red.
It's same
Which is
thing.
what
it
So
was.
Yep,
the
yep.
Attic is West Tampa's limited edition series, and they're
Which I
kind
haven't
of
had that one
they're
yet.
kind of one of those more if you know you know, like you'll find an Attic sort of deal. But yeah, I mean it's a fantastic
And the West Tampa
thing.
stuff is great. The Red's awesome. And so testing the market with the limited edition works fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, and
yeah.
we're no stranger to that. We came out with the 2 Sumatras last year.
Right.
One for the lounge and one limited edition. And guess what? We're expanding on our Sumatra
Yeah.
next year.
Well, and that's one thing I don't think a lot of times people don't realize is you can take a leaf, a Sumatra leaf or a Maduro leaf, whatever, and you can do different things through fermentation and aging, and it changes.
Totally change.
Light colored Sumatras, I hate them. There's not been one I've ever liked.
Yeah.
But once you darken them up, get more fermentation on them, a little more age on them, they're delicious. And I think that's what you see in a lot of Connecticut. A lot of the Connecticut is really, really bitter until you get a good Ecuadorian Connecticut and age it a little bit, and all of a sudden that bitterness kind of ages out of it,
Yeah.
and it gets to be delicious and creamy. And that's why I think you see more Ecuadorian Connecticut than you see Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we have Honduran Connecticut.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Wow.
We used to use Ecuadorian. That's now all Honduran.
And I
We
will
grow.
say yours is the same boat. It does not have that bitterness. It's
Yeah.
just got the creaminess, and with the Corojo underneath it, creamy baking spices. That's all you need.
It's nice.
And it's super mild. Super mild. So
Dig it.
So, are you able to tell us about what's coming for Aladino? Is there anything that you are privy to talk about at this point?
Number one, hide your wives because I'm coming everywhere next year.
yes. You wearing a diaper? Or?
And make sure your black lights are tucked away because
Yes.
it's nasty.
It's going to be bad.
Unless you're into that,
I mean, yeah.
you know,
Could
bring
be.
them. Bring the black lights.
Yeah.
Are you going to
okay.
bring the tostada wrap to wrap up in?
Oh boy, there are pictures.
There are
of me
pictures.
out there.
I've seen those pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one thing coming. I'm going to be coming everywhere. Okay.
Yep.
Let's just take that up. I've got expanded my territory, and
You've expanded your territory.
yeah, it was already big
Yeah.
enough. And
Yeah, he got some taken away and a whole bunch more added.
So do they want to make sure that you have no time to secure a lady?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Well, he
Yeah.
has a lady in every city. I mean, come on.
Hey.
It's Trey Mac.
Yeah.
It's Trey Mac.
Yeah.
I mean, there's good and bad to that,
Yeah.
but
He also has a lady at home that sits on the coffee table, but we won't talk about that.
Ooh.
speaking of, I got to send you some new information out
No,
of
you
Japan.
don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah,
I don't think
something
so.
I predicted 10 years ago.
Since it's Isaiah's church phone.
No, please don't.
Please don't.
Do not do that.
Anyway, we do have a lot of new things coming out that I'm super pumped about. We can start ones right here on the table.
Yeah.
So these are Rothschild 3-packs.
We can open it if you
Yeah.
want to.
I mean,
right.
legitimately,
Yeah, yeah.
these Rothschild packs are. That is your perfect grab and go for
Winter especially.
Yeah, and for golfing.
Yeah.
I really think you grab that pack, which it's going to hold humidity for a long time as long as you keep it
Sealed.
sealed. Like it's fantastic. I was telling Rob, it just reminded me of some of the Cuban packaging that I saw, and
Yeah.
So for us, we
So on the YouTube you can see it. 3 Rothschild. You got a Connecticut, a vintage selection, which all those have crazy age on them anyway, and then you have the original Corojo. So one of each.
morning, noon, and slightly afternoon.
yeah.
yeah.
And that Connecticut, the only place you can get it is in
Right
those
there.
packs.
Yeah.
That's the only way to get that Connecticut.
And that was something you did for the European market first.
So yeah, actually it was that last trip.
It was our
we were
trip.
down.
Yeah.
You know, we saw some packaging like that, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What's this? Are we doing that?" And
It was so
Gusto
funny.
was like, "You didn't see that? No. And I'm like,
We're walking through the freezers, which they're freaking cold as hell. And he's like, Gusto, where are you behind these? He's like, oh, you didn't see that. You didn't see that.
You didn't see that. And I was,
But of course, Trey Mac won because
yeah,
now they're in our market.
It took 9 months, but yeah, that's how we sell several different cigars in Europe that way. And so we decided, we'll get with the lounges and
I mean,
Let's test this
genuinely,
out.
it's like an alternative to the fresh pack.
Yeah.
I really think that would keep your humidity in for a long time.
Yeah, and I keep them in the humidor because I don't know for sure if it'll hold
No.
humidity
the
perfectly.
thing is, when they're wrapped like that, the humidity's not even getting into
There's
them.
nowhere for
I
it to
mean,
go
so
either
it's
way.
just- it's there.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, but that's a great addition.
Yeah, so that's fun. That's also something we might be able to expand upon with maybe some other things that
We need a Lancero.
Lance-
3-pack.
I would love them.
I
And
guess
the Santis.
Elegante, but
I also got a lot of calls and social media DMs when Justo's oldest daughter, Vivi, posted a picture of a Connecticut Santee
Oh, wow.
that we sell in Europe.
Oh, and everybody wants
And
them here
nobody
now.
knew about it until she posted that picture, and everybody's like, "What? You've never offered this to me." And I'm like, "I can't. I don't know what to tell you." But that means they exist.
They do.
what size are we talking about?
Santee.
Yeah, explain this for the people that do not
Oh,
know.
It's like a
'cause
small Corona.
It's like a short Pentella.
I don't think most of our audience
Do you
would
know what
a
the ring
Pentella
gauge
is.
and length is?
Tiny.
Kind of-
It's
So
a little
Tiny.
guy. It's like a little bitty Corona.
It's a cigar
Okay.
that when you see, like, how did you actually
it's a
roll?
hot tub cigar.
How did you roll that by hand?
Yeah. It's kind of like more like a petite Corona, I guess. Not
Okay.
a Corona.
but skinnier.
But it's a little, is it skinnier
Oh,
than
yeah.
that? Oh, I didn't realize it was. So it's like a 38 ring gauge.
Yeah.
So it's just a half a Lancero, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Okay. I've smoked them. I smoked the original Corojos, and that was really great.
So good. So I would love to expand on that. Of course, we got Connecticut's. We'll see what happens. I think they'd sell really good in like boxes like
absolutely.
that. So instead of buying a 50 count box of those damn things, you can just get them in like a 5 count.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So those are all fun possibilities. Things that are coming out for sure that I can talk about. We've got what we call Fuminoche. Fuminoche is coming out at PCA. If you've ever wanted a stronger Aladino, this one's strong. Like strong.
I can't wait.
Like AJ Factories.
So, okay, there's 2 different cigars.
Okay.
One's the Fuminoche, and the other, which, translates to, smoke night, night smoke, whatever you want to do. That's what it is. That's an end of the day cigar. Another blend that we have that's going to be available to people that have come to the farm, like you.
Yeah.
Not him, me.
No,
you
just
can't
Rob.
get them.
Oh, that's sad.
But you can buy them here if you can get them.
If you put in a walk-in humidor at the church, though,
I'm just saying. Holy
walk-in.
smokes. Holy smokes.
Holy smokes. That would be pretty
burnt
good.
offerings.
Yeah.
Burnt offerings. There you go.
That'd be fantastic.
so the farm cigar is also going to be very strong. Having to smoke 2 of them at the same time, my head was spinning, and that doesn't happen to me like ever.
Wow.
They're very different, though. The Fuminoche is more like, think James Bond, strong and suave.
Okay.
So it's rich, it's full, it doesn't punch you in the face. It's loaded with nicotine.
Are you able to say the blend?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Okay, so a lot of Cameroon. I'm not going there. I just did go there, but I'm not
The
going to go
other
there.
cigar, so the Fuminoche is more like James Bond. The other cigar, the farm cigar, is more like Rip from Yellowstone.
It's going to beat your ass.
It's fiery, it's peppery, and it's loaded with nicotine.
I am
Hell
so
yeah.
glad to see that coming from your brand.
I am
Also,
too.
are we going to see more in the line of this fancy or differentiating packaging coming
Yes.
along with those?
In fact, I can say just a small bit, but I was also told if I said anything more, I'll be fired.
Okay.
I don't
He's
wanna
not going to
get
fire
fired.
you.
You can say it all. Husto didn't listen
Yeah.
to this.
Ain't no way.
Hi, Husto. How you doing, buddy?
Love you, bud.
There are times I think he doesn't listen, then I get a phone call.
he sees
the
your
next
name.
morning.
He pulls it right up.
Yeah.
What did Trey Mac say today?
There will be a new Reserva line.
Hey.
I'm excited about that.
That's all I can say.
Cameroon.
I can't say that.
I can't wait. That's going to be awesome.
I don't know what it
It's
is.
Cameroon Reserve.
But there will be a new Reserva. There will be a new Reserva, which opens up the possibility to grow the whole Reserva concept.
Which is
Yes.
awesome. It's
Yeah.
incredible. Yeah.
Yes.
And then, of course, we've got to make the packaging match.
Yeah.
So the
So-
Reserva will be a whole.
So are we going to see a number 4 size in that line too?
Not this year.
Not this year.
No. You get Toro.
Toro's the biggest selling size.
Lame.
I mean, and that's
No,
one
just
thing.
kidding. It'll be
we're-
great.
We're smaller ring gauge guys.
Yeah.
But I will say,
I
across the board,
smoke a ton of Toros.
I say across the board here, Toro's the number 1 selling size, and it is across America.
Yeah.
So if you get to Europe, it's different. But
Well,
here,
I mean,
definitely.
Toros and your 770s, those are super popular.
Oh yeah, yeah. Christian's donkey dick. Yeah.
Well, it has some of that hard to find Cameroon leaf, or what is it, Corojo?
Corojo,
Yeah, Corojo
Yeah.
leaf.
Hard to find Honduran Corojo.
Yeah, very hard to find, especially if your last name is
Aroa.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever.
Does that change the sponsorship? You gonna announce that today?
Yeah, why not?
Go ahead,
Okay,
announce it.
So
this is news
you
to
guys
me.
have been so good to us from day one when this was a salon.
yeah, we hadn't even taken possession of the building yet.
Yeah, we just came. Husto and I. Husto was here, right?
Yeah, that-
we're all in here, and
It's one of the pictures up here. Right there, first one right there on
That's
the right.
right.
Yeah,
That was before everything.
Yeah.
You guys have been so good to us. We really love and appreciate you all. And definitely this podcast has grown, and it's awesome. I love what you guys bring to the table. So, yeah, we're definitely going to be an official sponsor starting.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang.
Wrong one.
Oh, not that one.
Wait, that one.
There we
That
go.
one. We got our sound guy over there all over it.
Yeah.
All over it.
He didn't even press
awesome,
the right
man. Well,
one.
thank
yeah.
you. I appreciate that.
Appreciate
That's
you
awesome.
guys. This is fun. And I want to do like many, many more.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we'll do
Anytime
many
you're around,
more.
man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what else we got going today?
We got.
Anything else you want to share?
I do. I can officially do this today. Couldn't do it last week, but today's official. Our lounge concept has grown, and especially because of people like y'all, it's been legitimized and taken to another level. So we've got 3 lounges, and I'm happy to say that as of January 1st, the day this releases, we have 3 new ones.
Awesome.
Wow.
We doubled.
Good.
And in fact, it's more than double because Tobacco Exchange in Oklahoma City has 3 locations.
Oh, cool.
All 3 are going to be Aladino decked out.
Nice.
Michael's Tobacco of Euless and of Keller, Texas. They have 2 locations. Also Aladino lounges. And then we've got La Fontaine's in West Virginia, new Aladino lounge.
Wow.
Awesome.
So technically that'll be 6 stores.
Yeah.
And the lounge concept gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And it's just
That's
finding
amazing.
the right people. I mean, like, I don't just, number one, I don't just want to brand our stuff wherever.
Yeah.
I don't. I know other companies love doing that.
Yeah.
That's not how we do it. We look for the people to work with because we're going to grow together.
Yeah.
And finding the people is the hard part.
Yeah.
And then growing it from there. But, we've identified 3 new ones. I'm super excited. You guys will love get to know them because honestly, they're a lot like us.
Awesome.
We're all this whole group that we've kind of put together is pretty similar folk.
Good. Good.
So it's going to be good, and it also allows us now with this many lounges to make it a lot easier to do some like experimental things, new things for the lounges.
Sure.
Without putting people in too much of a bind, because you can't just make 10 cigars.
Right.
It has to be done in a pretty large batch.
And that's been hard too. Like with just the lounge exclusive, we had 3 shops buying all of the
All the
lounge
product.
exclusive. This way, you can make a few more and actually spread it out more. And for a shop like me, I know Dan with the Candela sold them out that weekend and actually
That
reordered.
dude.
I think, didn't he?
That dude went through.
So I mean, he's obviously able to push it maybe better than what we can. So it would make it nice to be able to do that across the board. So that's amazing, man. I'm excited.
That way we're not putting too much of a burden on the lounges. It's a little easier for the factory to handle. And we've got something weird going on here.
Yeah, so you've heard us talk a little bit about Isaiah has never had a chocolate
Do
orange.
these just break apart?
You just kind of pop it.
It's like an orange.
These pop it?
You're supposed to do it before you open it up, but it'll work.
Okay. Let me close it. There we go.
There you go. So chocolate oranges. This is milk chocolate with orange in there too. It's something we've gotten our kids since they were little, and it's delicious. Thank you, sir.
Oh my gosh, it is good.
I know it. It's like I'm sure it's not. I don't know. I mean, they're not cheap, so it could be really good chocolate. But man, that orange and chocolate together, so good.
That's money. We've talked. The thing that I like about this is it tastes like orange zest.
Yeah, yeah. So Sharon and Bob, you really screwed this kid as a child, not giving him chocolate oranges as he grew up.
Well, you have a little triple sec with that as a dessert. Woo!
Even that with the cigar is great.
Yeah,
Adds
and-
the baking spices to it.
Yep.
Yeah, we talked about that way too much on this show.
Oh,
And Rob finally brought one.
yes.
And we got candy bacon.
Candy
to
bacon
wash
we're
it
gonna
down with.
go with now. So we got Brandon's candy bacon, which again I will tell you right now,
Oh my God.
Brandon's candy bacon is like no other candy bacon on
No.
the planet.
Nah, it's just Like I said earlier.
Fat guys eating.
Like I said earlier, I'm coming everywhere.
You want to hear us chew?
So good. I know this is riveting on the podcast side of it.
No.
It definitely
You guys
is. We're
have no
celebrating.
idea.
Happy New Year, you
You have
guys.
no
New
idea
Year.
what you're missing out on.
Oh, yeah.
This is
And Lisa's with the napkins.
Oh, thank you.
So we don't get stuff all over the place.
oh,
Oh, so good. So good.
Oh.
Brandon's in here right now, too.
Brandon.
Cheers,
Bro.
buddy. Oh.
This isn't just like, oh my God, good. That is one of the best things a human being can put in their mouth.
It's fantastic. It is really
I
good.
mean, speaking of boner, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's definitely got Blue Chew in this.
What's your obsession? Do you have a Blue Chew sponsorship?
I've got a subscription.
Yeah.
I didn't
pretty
know
good.
Every
didn't know
time
they
I
come in-
mention it, it's like cha-ching.
So
Yeah.
they come in chews?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Man, you just revolutionized Rob's life.
Like, can you hook up, brother, right here? Come on, man.
Just pulls the pack out of his pocket.
He's like, hell yeah, I got a sponsorship in the trunk.
Yeah, and for
It's
young
right next
guys,
to my cigar
for young
stash.
guys out there, like, I don't need it. I'm like, dude, I used to go to the bars a lot.
Tell you what, man, whiskey dick's a real
It's
thing.
a real thing. I don't care how old you are.
Yep.
But with those Blue Chews,
Wow.
I tell you what,
so freaking
anybody,
good.
that is so good.
Here,
Yeah.
have another piece, guys.
Yeah.
I'm in.
I'm going to take the smallest one. You guys have the bigger ones.
Yes.
So you guys will be out at PCA, obviously. Are we gonna have? Are we gonna have a meeting with all the Aladino lounges possibly while we're out there? Are they all gonna be there?
Doubtful.
Okay.
Half of them probably.
Okay. We'll have to
Some of the
spend
new
some
ones.
time together.
Some of the new ones will be out there.
Good. We're already signed up. We already got the hotels. We're good to go.
Awesome. You guys
Yeah.
are gonna have a blast.
I'm looking forward to it. I've been wanting to go. I honestly wish it was in New Orleans this year because I love New Orleans. But Vegas in March will be great too. So
We haven't. Oh my God.
I know
So,
we're gonna take a pause while we eat.
yeah.
We haven't
Yeah.
talked about it yet, but if half of them out there, we should all have a dinner together.
Yeah, we should for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so real
I mean,
quick,
you're buying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I know we gotta wrap up soon.
Yeah,
but
we're good. We're good on time.
last time you were here, or maybe it was the time before last, we shared with you the JTS Tatis scans.
Let's go ahead and light them up while we're on here.
I think we got to.
I think we do. So
Trey
again,
Mac.
so we talked about. Okay, so let's go back through.
Yeah,
the history.
recap this.
So on a show, we were here talking, and Isaiah, in his infinite wisdom, said we should actually
We should flavor
Boveda Boveda packs. So we did that. We did it with whiskey and we did it with Fireball.
Yeah,
The whiskey was great.
the JTS
Fireball
whiskey.
was stupidly good,
Uh-huh.
which we're like sad about.
We were.
So Trey Mac's been doing this for a while too. So this is something that you
Yeah.
created.
You guys got me hooked on the idea. I'm like, whoa, this changes things more than I
Yeah.
ever thought. So I got way into this, way too into this. My place looks like just smell it first. Just open it up.
Oh, we
and
smelled it.
Smell it.
It smells like
You smell
grape
it?
soda.
No, I haven't smelled it.
I don't know. It smells like grape soda to me still. Can I grab one?
Yeah.
Right.
Take a darker one.
Darker one? All right. So what are these cigars? Are they Tatiscans?
Tatiscan.
Okay. Which again, we've talked about that before. Tatiscan is still probably the best real budget cigar out there, that sub $5 range.
This smells like cognac or a brandy.
You're gonna be shocked when I tell you what it. Now, I don't know.
I get
it
a
might be
fruit
terrible.
note on it still.
You might think it's absolutely horrendous.
Have you smoked these yet?
So yesterday was the first time I handed them out to several people, and I still have not smoked one myself.
All right,
It
so
literally
we're
just
all gonna
came
try.
out of this batch. And I
So
was like,
what did
"Tell
the
me
other
what-"
people say?
So I had two guys last night that were like, "This is interesting," and I'm like, "Is it
Okay.
terrible?" And they're like, "No, I'd buy them." But I was like, "Is it good?" And they're like, "I can't figure it out."
It's still Tatiscan.
Tatiscan.
Now that I'm cold drawing it, it tastes more blueberry to me.
That's that fruit I was getting. Yeah. It definitely reminds me of more of a blueberry or a dark berry.
So the interesting thing doing this, I went ahead and got a
Ruby
little, a
blue.
little barrel
Okay.
and decided to like
Throw them in there.
barrel age
Yeah.
cigars, right? And the first experiment was horrible because they just got too
Too wet.
wet.
Yeah.
And maybe it wouldn't have been that way if I had like 1,000 cigars in there instead. I had like 200, and they just soaked up way too much.
So you did this
So-
in a barrel.
So then I had to decide, well, what can I do to maybe mitigate some of that moisture? So I put two things at the bottom of the barrel that I knew would soak up some moisture and add flavor.
Is this port?
And
I don't think it's port.
so I'll tell you
Super
this.
subtle. Super subtle.
But the sweetness comes through.
It does. And Taniscan's a pretty mild cigar anyway.
Yeah.
So all you're doing is adding to the mild creaminess of the cigar.
But it works well with the baking
It's
spices
almost like
that are in.
it's almost like, and I hate to say this because it's horrible, but like E&J blackberry brandy. Those
Blackberry brandy.
cheap brandies
Yeah.
out there. That's what it kind of reminds me of a little bit. So
I would say like a blueberry port.
blueberry port. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what is it?
So the fruit notes were one thing that shocked me because I didn't think that had a possibility, but it does. It changes the tobacco.
Yeah.
This is also, especially on the retro, way spicier than without barrel aging,
It is kind of a spicy Tatiscan.
which is interesting.
Oh wow.
It's weird.
It is.
What are you
is
gonna
it?
tell us or not?
So it's not as sexy as it sounds. It sounds like super strange. It's just JTS Brown whiskey.
okay.
Okay. And maybe a spray. What I did, so the whiskey coats the entire barrel. And then I took a spray bottle and added a little bit of Jaeger,
Okay. That's weird.
which I knew because of the sugar content.
Yeah.
I couldn't get carried away with the Jaeger.
Yeah.
So you just spray it.
Okay.
Just see what happens.
So how many times have you used that spray bottle and just sprayed it into your mouth?
What do you think this is?
What is that? Jaeger? Jaeger spray?
Jaeger spray. Oh, that was a bad idea.
That was a bad idea.
But then on the bottom, I did two things that would soak up some moisture. I ground up a shit ton of coffee beans.
Oh. What kind of coffee? Just kind of
No.
Costco, whatever?
No, it was I got it at Jungle Jim's. I forget
Colombian
where the coffee. It was
coffee or
Colombian. It's
something?
a
Okay.
Colombian. It was a
That could be
fairly-
where the dry fruit's coming from.
It's a fairly yeah.
Okay.
And then on top of that, there was a couple other things that I ground up, put in sachets, and line two on the bottom. to soak
Psychedelic
up more
mushrooms?
moisture.
No mushrooms?
No mushrooms.
Okay.
But one is clove,
Okay.
and the other's some star anise.
Huh.
Interesting.
I
would
could see
think
that
this would be-
almost licoricey flavor
God,
coming
I would
through.
think that with the Jaeger and the anise in there, that would just like really pop with those flavors.
So
Interesting.
I've done a Jaeger and anise experiment on another batch, and it is
Bad.
the flavor profile didn't change that much with it, but the smell is like black licorice times 10. So the
you're-
black licorice is all in your nose in that batch, which is you're either going to love that or hate that. I don't
So
know.
you're in your batch, your cigars are not touching anything.
No.
It's just around it. Where in our
Yep.
batch, we had the Bovedas, which
Yeah.
was actually pushing
Yeah.
that as humidity into the cigars. That's the difference.
And
Okay.
and I'll say this too. I don't know how long you guys had to let those cigars dry a little
I
bit.
think we did 2 weeks in the pack, and then I think we let them another couple weeks.
Another couple weeks, then
Yeah.
we smoked them, and they were perfect.
Because that was one thing I had to do with this is they sat for like a good 4 months in the barrel, and then I put them in plastic containers with 65% humidity,
Yeah.
and I pretty much just let them ride that out
Yeah.
and slowly
Okay.
kind of dry out. It worked.
I could see the guy that likes to smoke acids
Yeah.
grab something like this and smoke it because it's got that kind of floral quality.
It does
It's
have a
got the
floral
little
quality.
fruity quality a little bit in there too, and it's light. I could see an acid smoker smoking these.
Without it being infused with straight up chemicals.
Now, the only thing I would say that might be good for this, and it's not my jam, but is to do like a sweet tip on it, and then the sweetness will fade off, and you get the flavor in there. That could be good, like the Tata Skins you already have.
So the 3 lighter coloreds have a sweet tip.
Okay.
So maybe
So
later
we'll
you
play
try
with those later on. Okay.
Oh.
Or we can find someone that actually does smoke those and not let them try it too.
Yeah.
So
That's really interesting.
that's actually not bad. I mean, I don't like flavored cigars at all. This one is so subtle that it's not. I don't think I would ever go to it consistently, but you're talking about a whole different market. And this is a whole different market for that cigar.
So I was at the office in Indiana a few days ago.
Yeah.
And I
Aaron,
handed-
good to see you, buddy.
Aaron, shout out, buddy. And I handed them out to a couple people out there, and one of the old timers there didn't say nothing. He was like, "What is this?" He lit it up, smelled it a few times, and he goes, "Swear to God," this guy goes, "That's whiskey and clove."
Damn.
And I was like, "Whoa!"
That's pretty good because I wasn't getting any
Nailed it.
clove at all. Maybe,
Nailed it.
maybe on the aroma a little bit, but not as much on the palate.
It's super fruity to me.
It is to me
It
too.
is.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. It's that blueberry.
It kind of
Which
is.
has to be the coffee.
Has to be.
Or
Yeah.
the coffee in
Which
conjunction
a lot of
with
that
the Jaeger.
Colombian
I don't
coffee
know.
does that.
Has a
Yeah, that
little fruit
blueberry
note.
thing. Yeah. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, that's wild.
I like that.
It's just, fun things to experiment with, and then who knows where you could go with it. But I like the idea of actually aging things in a nature like that instead of just dipping or spraying the leaves.
Yeah. So, are there any predictions you have for the coming year in the cigar world?
And I know you know about things. So
Yeah.
you know about at least stuff with your brand. But across the board in the cigar
I mean, do
world,
you see any big changes? Do you see any? I mean, like one of the things I said, and it was kind of irritating to me because fucking Garofalo beat me to the punch. But the whole possibility of Davidoff starting to separate some things off and possibly be a sale down the road, that was something I've been thinking about for a month or so. And I said on the show the week after he said it, I'm like, well, I can't take credit for that now. That was Dave.
I do think there will be a big sale. I thought the big sale was going to happen before the end of the year. Apparently, I was wrong. So then that leads it.
Who's the big sale?
No, somebody's going to buy somebody.
I know, but who are you thinking? I mean, it's just hearsay at this point. We're just guessing.
Well, I just know the 2 names that I've heard for like the last 6 months.
So we should go through all the names until you say yes.
No.
No. Come on, tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me.
say it on the show.
I know of one that I'm sure you probably can't say or don't want to say, but I'm not going to go there.
They're 2 really big brands.
Okay.
Really big.
Go.
I mean, Garofalo's already said one.
Davidoff. Yeah.
And that one's been talked about for a while.
Yeah.
I still don't see it happening. It would shock me, but at this point,
Dude, I mean, as big as those 2 or 3 companies are right now, it would be the only cigar they have at that level.
that's true.
I could see them doing it. And they get the money to do it. So,
And the other one is a very well marketed one-man show that's very important to our industry.
Rocky?
I didn't say that.
You really think Rocky's gonna?
you know, as much as he's got his hands in so many things, I could almost see that maybe being a possibility. And the number of SKUs that guy has would be a big pickup for somebody.
I mean,
I hadn't thought about that, but I can
Rocky
see
holds
that.
his own on a shelf in Scandinavian or who's the other?
or
who's the other?
General.
Yeah, General
Yeah.
could totally afford to buy him. And the nice thing is he would probably still get paid to have his hand in the business.
Yeah.
but not have to do as much, and he could worry about all the other things he's got his
Who's the
hand in.
company that owns CI? Is that Scandinavian? Who?
No, they're saying we have 30 more minutes.
30 minutes. Got it.
30 more minutes on the show.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So is it Scandinavian that owns CI?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, it would make sense because
I mean,
Rocky has so many SKUs on CI. I could see that being a possibility.
Might as
Yeah.
well
They might as
bring
well
it
double
in-house.
dip.
Those are the two names I've heard the most for the past 6 months. Maybe
Okay.
nothing happens, but I think we're
And
also
this is
in
all just guessing.
I think we're in an era where something big happens anyway.
Every year
Yeah.
something big happens. Every year. So,
Well, I think we can go ahead and wrap that up since
Wrap
they're
her up.
yelling at us. You can
Yeah.
find me on Instagram at the Whiskey Pastor. Trey Mac, where can they find you?
Oh man, I just changed it.
what did you change it to?
Trey Mac Travels.
Oh, that's right. You did.
And everybody's like, "Oh, he's leaving Aladino." I'm like, "No, I
No.
was being shadow banned." As soon
Trey
as I
Mac
took
Travels.
cigars out of my name, 120 new followers immediately, and like every day without posting anything.
Amazing.
And I'm like, "Huh." I just had cigars in my name.
Well, and I'm at Final Third Cigars, so maybe I need to just change it to Final Third and move on, right?
Maybe.
All right.
Probably
well, thanks
should.
a lot, guys, for listening in. Happy New Year to all you.
Yeah.
And come in here and see us. We're excited for a really great 2024 coming. So, anything else?
Cheers.
We got the cheers going, baby. See you soon.